Hey everybody, Wes here for Monday's workout, and this week we are going into a deload week. So you will see a retest of some of these strength movements that we've been working on, but you won't see those till next week. So this week, great time to really hone in on some of the form things you might have been working on for your specific lifts, and also just making sure your body feels great moving into those tests next week. So this strength movement today is going to be deadlifts, 3 sets of 5, start light, build up to a moderate, 5, 5, and 5. Work on perfect reps, and those are perfect reps respective to where you're at with your deadlift. If you've had some things that you have been working on, keeping the bar close, maybe you're working on a new grip, maybe you're working on not bending the knees too early on the way down, any of those types of things, really focus on it when this weight is lighter, and then hopefully we can build that habit and have it build into when we grab that bar and it's heavier. So for our 5, this is a wonderful time to make sure that the bar is fully controlled, not only on the way up, also on the way down. Full reset, back up, and then back down. Just because it's lighter does not mean we should go faster. In fact, for these strength movements, I would encourage you to go slower, really feel the movement, really feel where your body is, and you're in a weight range where it's not going to put you in a vulnerable position, but you can make sure you fix some of those things. That way, next week, you feel great when you test your heavy. In the workout, we're gonna move into an EMOM, it's actually more of like a Tabata type set, where we're gonna have doing sets of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, of double kettlebell deadlifts, box jumps, eye-level kettlebell swings, and alternating goblet step-ups. You're gonna do a full set where you switch between the 4 movements. So you're gonna go deadlift, into box jump, into swing, into step-up, and that's 1. And we have to do 8 total sets of those. Since you're working for 20 seconds, resting for 10, you're gonna use that 10 seconds to transition to that next movement. If you can, write down your rep number, because we're going to be looking at reps, but this is more about being consistent over the 8 rounds, not necessarily pushing the weight on these, but being really consistent over those. If you just want to add up a running total of your reps, that will totally work for this workout too. So for the first movement, we're looking at double kettlebell deadlift. If we have our kettlebells on the sides, we want to get into the same as if we were grabbing the bar. These kettlebells, I'm going to try to get where my hands are over the line of my shoes. So that way, just like if I was grabbing the bar, I'm in line with my shoes and my shoelaces, but I'll have my thumb facing or my palms facing in, so I'm in a neutral position. But just like with the bar, make sure I'm totally braced to stand up and then back down. If the kettlebells aren't big enough, where you're getting to the bottom position, and let's say you're going with the 18s or 26s, number 1, you might be able to go a little bit heavier, but if we're in a position where we're not using those, and we're reaching down, and all of a sudden the kettlebells, we're at the bottom of where our deadlift might normally be, then we have to reach down to set them on the ground. I'd rather you stop mid-chin, or even get a plate to tap them on, instead of setting them all the way down. If the kettlebells are big enough, it won't be a problem, and you'll be able to tap those on the ground and then stand back up. Your goal each time you get your 20 seconds of work is going to be to get 8 to 10 of those deadlifts. But again, don't focus on the speed. Focus on the quality of that deadlift as you're picking those up. Second one, we'll go into our box jumps. The goal is going to be to get 4 to 6 per round in that 20 seconds. Loading up, landing as controlled as we can, standing up at the top, stepping back down before we jump again. Okay, 20 seconds. See if you can jump, stand up, and right when you step back off, be ready to jump back up. See how many you can get in your 20 seconds. Kettlebell swing. We can use that one of those kettlebells from our deadlift. We want to hinge this kettlebell in, and we're going up to eye level. Keep that kettlebell close. So you got double hinge movements already, and you've now had 3 lower body. We're going to work another part of the lower body with the last one of a goblet step up. As we hold that kettlebell in our goblet position, stepping onto the box, that leg that is stepping up is going to do all work. Full extension, switch feet at the bottom, and up. Now, if I'm in a position where as I step, I feel like I have to really rock into it, or lean way over, or I can't get all the way up. So let's say, for example, I do this, and I'm hinged down and then stand up. Well, really, I'm just doing a half step up into a squat. We might need to go lighter weight or body weight. So make sure we're keeping really good quality step ups there. That's how you're gonna get stronger out of it. For, if I didn't say it before, the swings, goal is gonna be 10 to 12 reps each of the 20-second rounds. And then for the step ups, 4 to 6. So you're looking at 2 to 3 per each leg there. All 4 of them, good quality. Be ready to move on your 10 seconds rest. Be ready on that 20 seconds to go. Have fun, deload, quality. Have fun on Monday.